Good morning and welcome back to the Mining Stock Daily Morning Briefing, presented by the Clear Commodity Network and delivering today's top news in mining and mineral exploration. From the new ClearCom studios, here's your host, Trevor Hall.
Good morning and welcome back to the Mining Stock Daily Morning Briefing. I'm Ian Wagner, filling in for Trevor Hall this week. It is Thursday, August 6th. Gold and silver raced higher on Wednesday, buoyed by optimism around U.S.-Iranian negotiations and a possible reopening of the Strait of Hormuz, which reduced the oil market inflation premium. With oil already down sharply, Treasury yields fell and the dollar hovered near a 6-week low. That combination is highly supportive for non-yielding metals. December gold settled at $4,305, up more than $150. September silver easily pierced the $60 mark to settle at $62.28, up more than $2. At the time of recording this morning, gold is holding steady, but silver is down about 1% to around 61.5. This episode of Mining Stock Daily is brought to you by Revival Gold. Revival Gold is one of the largest pure gold mine developers operating in the United States. The company is advancing the Merkur Gold Project in Utah and mine permitting preparations and ongoing exploration at the Bear Track Arnett Gold Project located in Idaho. Revival Gold is listed on the TSX Venture Exchange under the symbol RVG and trades on the OTCQX market under the symbol RVLGF. Learn more about the company at revival-gold.com. And here's what you need to know today. Tocvan Ventures reported a significant new gold-silver discovery along the El Mezquite trend at its Gran Pilar Project in Sonora, Mexico. Hole 26-155 returned 215 meters, grading about 0.6 grams per ton gold, beginning just 37 meters down hole. The broader interval included an upper zone of nearly 87 meters at 0.6 grams gold and a lower zone of 70 meters, grading close to 0.9 grams. Higher grade sections returned up to 16 grams per ton gold and 57 grams silver over 1.5 meters. The discovery sits about 2 kilometers east of Tocvan's planned pilot production facility. Tocvan has now completed more than 10,000 meters of drilling this year, with results from another 5,500 meters still pending. The company also recently promoted Christopher Gordon from head of corporate development to chief executive officer as Tocvan advances Gran Pilar towards development and pilot production. Tocvan Ventures trades on the CSE under the symbol TOC and on the OTCQB under the symbol TCVNF. Tudor Gold discovered a new copper-gold-silver-molybdenum porphyry system at the Perfectstorm Zone within its Treaty Creek project in British Columbia's Golden Triangle. Hole 26-15 returned nearly 83 meters, grading 0.21% copper and 0.24 grams gold, alongside separate higher-grade gold intervals. Hole 26-18 cut 67 meters, grading 0.27% copper and 0.34 grams gold. Drilling also confirmed a nearby epithermal system over more than 360 meters of strike. Both systems remain open. Tudor trades on the TSX Venture under the symbol TUD. Artemis Gold reported second quarter results from the Blackwater Mine in British Columbia. The operation produced just over 74,000 ounces of gold, a 20% increase from the previous quarter as grades, recoveries, and mill throughput improved. Gold recoveries reached a record 92%. The company generated $434 million Canadian in revenue, adjusted EBITDA of $285 million, and operating cash flow of about $208 million. All-in sustaining costs were $955 US per ounce. Artemis ended June with approximately $879 million Canadian of available liquidity. The company also declared its first quarterly dividend at 5 cents per share. Construction of the Phase 1A and EP2 expansion continues, with Blackwater expected to grow into a more than 500,000 ounce per year operation. Artemis Gold trades on the TSX Venture under the symbol ARTG. Northisle announced a major resource increase at its North Island project in British Columbia. Indicated resources now total about 1.2 billion tons, containing 10 billion pounds of copper equivalent or 16.2 million ounces of gold equivalent. That represents a 36% increase in indicated tonnage, including additions at West Goodspeed, Northwest Expo, and Red Dog. The update also increased contained gold, copper, molybdenum, and rhenium. The new estimate will support a pre-feasibility study targeted for completion in the first quarter of 2027. Northisle trades on the TSX Venture under the symbol NCX and on the OTCQX under the symbol NTCPF. EraNova Metals reported a positive preliminary economic assessment for its Adanac Molybdenum Project in northern British Columbia. The study outlines a 30,000-ton per day open-pit operation with a 24-year mine life, producing an average of 11.4 million pounds of molybdenum annually. The base case generates an after-tax NPV of about $715 million Canadian and a 23.5% internal rate of return. Initial capital is estimated at roughly $953 million. EraNova plans to advance directly towards feasibility. The company trades on the TSX Venture under the symbol NOVA and on the OTCQB under the symbol STXPF. Founders Metals reported a high-grade step-out at the Upper Antino target in southeastern Suriname. Hole FR 249 cut 28 meters, grading 14.3 grams per ton gold from 433 meters downhole, extending mineralization 50 meters down dip from an earlier intercept. The hole crossed 4 stacked shear zones, showing the multi-zone system continues at depth. Management says the strongest interval sits within the Gabbro unit that widens downward, creating a larger follow-up target. Founders trades on the TSX Venture under the symbol FDR and on the OTCQX under the symbol FDMIF. Thor Explorations reported further high-grade gold results beneath the Segilola open pit in Nigeria. Highlights include 19.4 meters grading 3 grams per ton gold, 5.3 meters at 5.7 grams, and 3.4 meters at 7.6 grams. Drilling has outlined a steeply dipping mineralized chute extending about 400 meters below the pit and remaining open. 4 company-owned rigs will continue testing the system as Thor evaluates underground development and a possible pit extension. Thor trades on the TSX Venture and the AIM under the symbol THX. Goliath Resources reported initial 2026 assays from the Surebet discovery at its Golddigger Property in British Columbia's Golden Triangle. Hole 26-418 returned 16 meters, grading 8.1 grams per ton gold equivalent, including nearly 7 meters at 18.4 grams. The results expanded the Bonanza Zone 100 meters north, while additional drilling extended the Bonanza and Golden Gate Zones 540 meters southwest. Both remain open. Goliath has completed nearly 20,000 meters of a fully funded 50,000-meter program. The company trades on the TSX Venture under the symbol GOT and on the OTCQX under the symbol GOTRF. The Mining Stock Daily Morning Briefing is produced by Clear Commodity Network. It is distributed throughout the world through your podcast network of choice and at Clear Commodity Network. That's it for today, everyone. Have a great day. Stay safe. The information presented should not be considered investment advice. Mining Stock Daily and its affiliates are not responsible for any loss arising from any investment decision in connection with the material presented herein. Please do your own research or speak with a licensed financial representative before making any investment decisions.